If you're from Connecticut, you know where I'm at. It's like a welder's paradise. They just redid it. But anyways, I'm here getting a fixture plate for the header. And there's just so many different options, and I haven't done this before. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I've seen a couple of jigs used, fixture plates used, where they use some of this square tubing. So I think for this one, I'm going to try this method, because what I have for the FA24 is pretty heavy, even though it's aluminum, and it was big and expensive. So I want to try this way and see how it works, and you know, maybe I'll have a for sure method. If the Australians do it, it's probably right. In honor of keeping it fucking real with you guys always, I really think I backed myself in a corner yet again with this fucking header. You know, I try to make the best of situations. Like if things aren't going my way, I'll try to work on another aspect of something I need to get done, or another part of whatever the project is at hand. So the dilemma currently is I was drilling this hole here. That took 15 minutes just to get the hole, and it's still not right, but yeah, the drill bits I have are ass, and I didn't realize that they're that bad. I don't really know. I don't drill stuff often, and I'll just blame not having a dad on that one. So I don't know. I bought the gold titanium bits that you could use on metal and composites and woods, and I'm just using them on metal, and usually like soft metal, whatever. I digress. But listen, of course, I don't have the right tool for a job. A drill press would be the right idea with nice bits, high-speed bits, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get some DeWalt. I'm gonna get 1 or 2 DeWalt 11 30-second drill bits, because that's what I need for this. So I'm gonna try that. So in honor of not totally wasting my time, because it takes a long time for me to drive from work to here to home to do everything I need to do, and then still go to work tomorrow and all this crap, I figured I would cut the remaining bit of the header. So the idea is that it goes like so. And I got under there and, you know, was kind of eyeing it up, and I was like, wait a second. The whole reason I moved the collector forward was, and on an angle like this, was because the distance between here and here, like this is the sway bar, and this is the top of or should I say the bottom of the heat shield. So there is literally no room outside of either of these spaces, so it needs to be confined between there. So I moved it forward. Now the issue is I may have moved that collector forward, but now this needs to go on there, and this is probably like 7 or 8 inches or so. So it can't fit this way. And even if I could, it would have no room to move, and this engine's going to move. What does that mean? That means I'm probably gonna have to redo this yet again. This project has taken so fucking long, and it's definitely stressing me out on top of all my other stresses. But it is what it is. This is what I signed up for. So, damn. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here trying to ponder about what I could do to make this not a huge pain in my ass. So essentially what really needs to happen here, the dilemma, if you could see it better now, is as so. So if you remember in the previous video, if you didn't skip, it's very tight between here and here. So this is the heat shield. Up here, the heat shield sits like this, goes over the trans tunnel, and then this bottom part is like where the subframe and sway bar are. So the sway bar pretty much runs straight across underneath this. So there is absolutely no room for this header to go up and down with the engine. Like as it is, there's very little room. But there's no room in this engine bay anyway, so that's kind of the theme of this build. Anyways, but now the issue is this area here is the rest of the heat shield for the trans tunnel. And I'll scoot this down so you can see better. But this technically would work. There's no reason this wouldn't work other than the fact that it's just not gonna work for the fit, unfortunately. So what I have to do is take this and twist it. But I think what I'm really gonna have to do is take this, twist it, and move it forward. So I may or may not get lucky with how I have to fix this. All I know is I'm gonna be spending a lot of time getting this fixed. And hopefully by the end of this, I will have learned a great lesson. I don't know what that lesson is, but life is beating my ass right now. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just trying to be real because I want to look back on this video a year from now, and all this shit right now better be fucking worth it. That's all I'm saying. But I just, in honor of being real, everyone goes through shit. I'm constantly going through shit. I feel like I have more losing seasons than I do winning seasons, but I look at it as, you know, you kind of have to suffer to have a good story. So my entire life has been suffering, so I better have a real good story or I'm going to be really fucking miserable and dead one day. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. We just got to keep working and not quit. That's the name of the game, is not quitting. The second you quit, someone else wins. So yeah, I'll be stubborn. Anyways, we're gonna get this thing done. We need to get this thing out of here. We have Frank's car coming in to do the RX-7. That is not going to take forever. We're going to get that done. We're gonna get that going so that we could get the Civic turbo kit going, or get the Supra here and get the Supra ready. The show season's right around the corner. I don't have my engine. I haven't had any updates on my engine in a year. I definitely don't have the money for it now, but you know, I would really like to get my car done this year. You know, I do have the Civic, but I've had the Supra since I started welding, so I'd really like to get the Supra back on the road, take it to some shows, take it to some events. I'd really like to develop my driver skill. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna get this thing finished up. I'd really like to be able, I guess, to say, I wanted to get it done this weekend, and I've said that for like the last 4 weekends, but I guess I need to get this situated as soon as I possibly can. Maybe, I don't know, but I gotta get the head flange drilled and tapped, and that'll help for the rest of this. But I guess for now I can get this collector off and, you know, try to get it moved. I really hope this isn't going to be as much of a pain in the ass as I think it is, but I think I kind of got myself in a pickle here. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck.